Hello once again. Welcome back again to my channel. It's your girl Life with Aisha, and we're yet back again with that an interesting video. If you're new here, we're normally calm, we laugh, and we talk about anything. Can we talk about having a clean home first? A clean home, like sitting in your house and you feel like the house is just so clean and warm, and you can finally take that breath of fresh air and just relax. Anyway, there's something that I've realized, that the women who look like they are most at peace aren't necessarily living the easiest kind of life. They protect their peace, stay consistent, and trust the progress. So I'd like to share a few of the habits that I picked and that I've learned from such kind of women, or should we call them unbothered kind of women. Yes. So first thing first, not reacting right away. Not everything deserves a response. We know sometimes we really get that urge of always responding to something or a situation, whether is it through anger. You just feel like, oh, you really need to respond, but I realize that it's not necessary. You don't really have to respond to everything. Number 2, deciding how I feel before asking for opinions. It's so easy asking for someone for opinion and not ready to actually receive whatever that other person's perspective is all about. So before you go around and ask someone for something or for an opinion, it's always good to sit and ask yourself, like, am I really ready to hear what this other person has to say about this situation? Or am I going to get offended just because they told me they had truth? Or am I asking just because I want to justify my own opinion through other people? That is something to always look forward to. And yep, by the way, that happened to our tank. Yeah, I know, a crisis. Anyway, number 3, saying, let me check my schedule instead of automatically saying yes. It's so rare, like we normally are so quick to accept invitations from other people to do other things without really necessarily asking yourself if it's good for you to be there, or is it necessary for you to actually show yourself there. Number 4, slow mornings, no rushing, no scrolling, just my own thoughts first and planning ahead. Praying, navigating what you want to do during that day helps me a lot, because I get to gather myself before I put myself out there and be ready for other people. Yeah, and that has really helped me, honestly. Sit back, plan your day, gather yourself, and then make the choices that you're supposed to make. Number 6, moving my body daily. Especially that, let me tell you guys, moving my body daily has not been easy, since I released my nanny, and then I went back to being a stay-at-home mom. So like, I do a lot of my work online, and I do my deliveries. So at least that I think has really helped me to move my body. But for you, whether it's for gym, running, or just feeling good, is just the goal. The goal is just feeling good. It doesn't matter what you do. But for me, running and skipping rope has really helped me just to make sure that I move my body regularly. And number 7 is buying myself something just because why not? I work so hard, so I noticed most of the time whenever I get money, I always get something for my kids, get something for my house, and get something for my husband, and I forget to get something for myself. So I've decided to make sure that I always get something for myself whenever I get money. And also, of course, I get something else for my kids and my husband and my house. Yeah, but making sure I always include myself in getting something for myself is something I'm really working towards on, to make sure I have that kind of balance. Last but not least, investing in myself. Growth is always in seasons. Sometimes you might do something and feel like, oh, you're stuck, you can't move. But you know what? You can move. Don't let yourself be stagnant. just because you feel like, oh, you did something and it didn't work. Just know that growth is in season. Okay, working in silence and letting the results do the talking. If you know me, I like posting a lot, but I discovered that people don't care. Although there are those who actually care, yes, but people just don't care what you do. So just do your stuff. You don't have to show anyone, tell anyone. Just do your stuff and navigate your life how you're supposed to. Number 10, assuming things will work out. Do you know that worry never changed the outcome? So whether you worry so much about the issue or not, that will not change the outcome. So you should stop assuming and just work hard and pray about it. I know that Jehovah will definitely help you make it successful, or find a way to make it successful. But assuming that automatically things will have to work out the way you want, it's not the best idea. Okay, another thing is keeping promises I make to myself, no matter how small, and be cautious not to make promises to others that I cannot keep, especially making promises to yourself and you cannot keep them. That is it's betraying your own self. So make sure each time you make a promise, you actually see to it that you do exactly what you promised to do, so that you can, as much, you see, the way you work so hard to keep promises that you've kept for other people, you're supposed to do that for yourself, to make sure that you're keeping promises to yourself. And another thing that I learned is protecting my boundaries without feeling any sort of guilt. Protect that boundary.